Okay. I forget how I did this the other night. So once again, I have to start from scratch. I forget how I viewed your comments on the laptop while I streamed from my phone. So let's see if I can figure this out. I think I figured it out. Yep, I got it. Okay. Now we just wait and see if anybody shows up. Let me know you're here. I see 2 of you. Who's here? Four. Let me know you're here. Put it in the chat. Don't be shy. Oh. Hey, Cheryl. Deborah's here. Rosemary's here. Kathy's here. We're having a regular party. Linda's here. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Anne Marie and Sheila. Okay, okay. Now I gotta figure out how to get it off my phone. You know, like, how do I get the chat off my phone? I'm such a hot mess. Say hi to Doug. Wait, it's gone. Nope, no, it's back.
I think you just...
I thought I was supposed to just swipe.
Yeah.
Lori, I'm sorry it's your first time and I'm such a hot mess with this.
What's the little... How was that little button? No.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave them there.
Yeah, that's all right.
Because I don't know how to get them on. Uh-oh. Doug's pushing buttons here. Okay, that's not it either. It's all good. They can stay there. I don't care. I'll figure it out. Why am I stuck? Why are we frozen? Okay, I think we're back. Yes, it was buffering. I don't know why. They're saying hi, Doug. Hi. Doug says hi. Okay. Day 4. I know it wasn't everybody's favorite. I know that. Nobody loves to exercise. Well, there are people that do love to exercise. I like to exercise. Some days I love it, other days I don't. Hey, embracing chaos. We just call it chaos. And I get the chaos because I live in it. Especially lately. Now that I'm back to work. Anyway, so tell me about your move. Did you move today? Tell me how your week's been going with the challenge. Are you sticking to it? What's going on? The alphabet. Wasn't that cool? My leader taught us that like 2 years ago. And it's just always something that's stuck in the back of my head. And I just think it's so cool. And it's amazing. It's amazing how much you feel it just doing that. Oh, Rosemary, I'm so glad to hear that. I did HIIT training this morning. I try to do run one day, hit another, run one day, hit another. And if there's a day I happen to have off, which I'm off tomorrow, I will do both. I will run and do HIIT. I'll probably run 3 or 4 miles and then just do like a quick HIIT, like 15 minutes or so, not too long. It depends. So, but today I just did the HIIT for, I think we did 47 minutes this morning. Something like that. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. The other morning, I swear Doug was trying to kill me. Yeah. And I knew he just paid my life insurance. Maybe he was. Oh my gosh, we had the hardest workout. And I know it's not him. It's computer generated on the app. But oh my gosh, our butts were dragging after that. Okay, let's see. Oh man, look at everybody's walking, treadmill, outside, going with hubby. Oh, 1 hour cardio and weights. I love cardio. I love cardio. Doug hates cardio. He doesn't run. So Doug does HIIT every day. But I love cardio. Not him. Did the alphabet while on a conference call. I'm guessing your video wasn't on, huh? That's awesome, Julia. It is nice that we can work out together, Linda, only because he's working from home. That's really the only reason that we can do it. There's no link to the chair alphabet. I did show it a little bit in the video, today's video on Move. But all you do, and you can either stand to do it, you can sit in a chair to do it, whatever you're most comfortable. And like if you're just starting out and new to exercise, you can keep it really small. And as you get more toned, more, better, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, you can go bigger. So all you do with the alphabet is you sit in your chair and you hold your hands out and you trace the alphabet in the air. A, B, C, and you're really working your upper body and your trunk by tracing all the letters. Now, like I said, if you're new to exercise, you can go small. D, E, but if you've been doing it for a while and you have more stamina, make the letters really big and then you're really using your muscles. And a couple people commented on the Facebook group that their heart rate went up and they were really feeling it. So if it's something you can do, and it's something that your body allows you to do, then it's a great exercise. I do cursive. I love it. I never thought to do cursive, and I'm a cursive girl. I'm old, so I do cursive. Oh, the water. The water has this challenge. If I take nothing else from it, the water and the honest tracking. I'm generally an honest tracker. I don't know so much about the tracking, but the portion distortion. I've pretty much stopped weighing out my butter. I'm like, yeah, I know what a 1/4 teaspoon or whatever it looks like. Yeah, I'm measuring it out now because it's there and that's what I can have. Like last night we had soup for dinner and we had a French baguette with it. And I weighed out my bread, which I always do. I always weigh out my bread because I can have 2 ounces for 4 points of the Aldi baguette. But I measured out my butter. I was going to spend 2 points on butter, so I did a tablespoon of light butter, and I brought the tablespoon right to the table with the butter in it. And that's what I used to put on my, and you know what? I didn't even use a whole tablespoon, which was nice. So this challenge has helped me so much. Just get back to the basics. It really has. I'm hoping I have a good week on the scale, but we'll see. Trying to catch up with these comments fly so fast, and I'm kind of new at this. Hey, that's what it's great for, Deborah. There are all kind of chair exercises and chair workouts. Becky, sometimes our bodies just do not cooperate, and it stinks, especially when you have such a great week. But there's always that catch up, I think. So, and especially if you've incorporated all these new habits and you're drinking your water and all, your body might be like, hey, lady, what's going on? You might be eating a little bit less and you're drinking all this water and maybe you're moving a little bit and your body kind of says, wait a minute, there's something going on here and I don't know what it is, so I'm going to hold on to this extra little weight in case I need it because this lady's doing something. So don't get discouraged. I've had some of my best weeks ever, like perfectly on plan weeks, and I've gained. And then the next week, there's a nice whoosh. So don't get discouraged. I know it's easy for me to say, but I've been there so many times. I have been. I had such a great week last week, such a great week, and I lost 0.2. So I was a little bit bummed about that, but hopefully this week, and we were going to have a great week with no eating out, But now we're going to Doug's mom's tomorrow night to play cards, so there'll be snacks. And then Sunday we're going out to brunch with a friend at a not really WW friendly place. So that'll be interesting. So I'm pretty much going to save all my points. And I need a good snack to take to my mother-in-law's tomorrow night. And I can't think. I want to take something savory. I can't think what to take. Maybe I'll get some hummus. Maybe I'll go get some hummus. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, I'm just sitting here pondering and not reading my comments. You measured your chocolate sprinkles. Here in Jersey, we call them jimmies, not sprinkles. Yeah, because let me tell you, I'm very generous with the jimmies. Very generous. Sheila, I'm right there with you. Even though I've been doing this for all these years, well, 2 years, it's amazing how bad habits can creep back in. That's a tough one, Deborah. Just try to, just try. I mean, you know, use the palm method that Weight Watchers has talked about before. Like, you know, like the palm of your hand is like a 3-ounce piece of meat, and I forget, like the tip of your thumb is a tablespoon. So in those situations like that, we just have to use the knowledge we have and do the best we can. You're not going to go off the rails. I know that. And you're going to do the best you can. Sheila, I promise you will see good results. And I think being women, I really think, I think our bodies sometimes just, you know, don't want to cooperate. You'll get back down there, Becky. I promise. I know you will. I know you will. Marilyn, you made overnight oats. I like overnight oats. I don't make them very often, but I do like them. Oh, yeah, Gail, that's a tough one. When you don't know what they're serving, you just have, I always say you plan for the worst and hope for the best. So I usually, like if we're going to a wedding or something like that, I try to really bank the weeklies leading up to it, to the big party or big celebration. And then I try to go 0 point and light eating the day of the event. And then I don't feel as, you know, I feel like I have a little bit more leeway. Linz, that's what you got to do. Hey, Ann. Yep, measuring is just, I mean, I don't, honestly, if I make a salad, I'm not measuring the lettuce, but anything that goes in it that's points, I measure. Anything that goes in it that's points, because, and let me tell you, if you ever use croutons, I don't know if you've seen me do this on my videos, if you ever use croutons on a salad, what I do now is I take 1 point of croutons, and I put them in my mortar and pestle, and I don't crush them completely, but I just crush them a little bit and then sprinkle them on, and you get so many more croutons, and you can actually pick them up on your fork. Hey, Robbie, how are you? Robbie, do me a favor. Robbie, I just put a wrench on you, I think, just in case. I haven't had any trolls, but just in case, can you just keep an eye out for me? I think I did it right. I'm not sure. Good. Yeah, I'm behind on videos. I did catch up on a couple today, so that's good. The challenge has got me like a little bit crazy. And then just trying to keep up with work has got me a little bit crazy. So unfortunately, I've fallen behind on some of my video watching, but I love when we have road trips and they're long and I can just pop my headphones on and watch YouTube like all the way. But we don't have any road trips coming up. It does. Your body definitely takes time to catch up. Like I said, sometimes you can have the best week and the scale doesn't show it, but it'll catch up. What's my go-to meal? Depends on how many points I have. I love seafood. I love seafood. So a lot of times my go-to meal is some sort of seafood, whether it be fish or shellfish or some kind of seafood. That's definitely huge for me. Yeah, I watch videos while I'm on the treadmill running. One time, I tried to comment while I was running. It didn't go well. So a lot of times I watch videos and I give them the thumbs up. I just can't comment because then by the time I get off the treadmill, I forget to go back and comment. Tiffany, you've plateaued. I would recommend, if you're a normal, if you usually exercise, I would definitely recommend changing up both. Sometimes we get stuck in the rut where we eat the same things over and over and over, and our body gets used to it. And if sometimes you might not be eating enough, sometimes you have to kind of shock your body a little bit and, kind of put it back, mix it up a little bit is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to read comments and talk. And the same with exercise. That's why, like, I was just running. That's all I was doing was running, running, running. And when I added some HIIT training in, it really shook things up a little bit, and I had really good losses for a couple weeks. So maybe try that, and definitely mix up your food, and make sure you're eating balanced. Make sure you're getting your oils in and all that. Big Mac salad is on Pound Dropper's website, Rosemary. PoundDropper.com. I will post it in the group when we are done. Oh yeah, the elliptical, that wouldn't be good either. We have an elliptical too. I do like it. Yep. Sometimes you're right, when exercise becomes easy, and you don't have to change it up crazy. Like if you're a walker, you don't have to start running, or if you're a runner, you don't have to start walking. Just change how many miles you do, maybe do a little less, add in some weight training, add in a different kind of cardio. Like if you can do some jumping jacks or burpees or something like that in there. Now for HIIT training, Doug and I use a couple different apps. One's called 8Fit, the number 8Fit. It's a free app. Now there is a paid version too. There's free aspects of it. And we only use the free one, and it's a different workout every day. There's like 5 or 6 different type workouts. And you start like at a beginner level, and then like when you do 5 workouts, you keep moving up, 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 up. I'm at like, well, I think it ends at like champion 5. So then it will take you back to like wherever point you want to go back to. So that's kind of nice because it definitely changes things up, because champion 5 kicked my butt. We also use one called Workout Trainer. We also use one called Kilo and one called Jillian Michaels. And they're all free, and we only use the free versions of them all. We don't pay. So that's what we do, and that's how we change things up. One day may be a leg workout, the next day may be an arm workout. So it's definitely changing things up. Okay. Diane, I am a huge proponent of healthy fats and healthy oils. They're good for your skin. They're good for your bathroom habits. They help move things along. They're good for brain development. I mean, we definitely need our healthy oils. Fat burns fat, so oils actually aid in digestion, and they aid in burning the fat. Now, I'm not saying pour half a cup of olive oil over your salad or something. I generally get in my healthy oils through olive oil, through roasted vegetables, through sauteing meats and stuff like that. I probably, through recipes and stuff, I probably get in a tablespoon a day, is my guess. Like through sauteing and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, Lynn's, that's Big Mac Sloppy Joe's. I can post the recipe for the Big Mac salad from Pound Dropper, not a problem. Yeah, Robbie, in my meeting, I go to a franchise, so it's a little bit different than international, and we still have a poster on the wall that has like the healthy guidelines, like, 1 to 2 servings of healthy fats a day, and nuts. I'm a nut girl, so I can get my healthy fats really easy with some nuts. And, getting your whole grains and your complex carbohydrates and your dairy and things like that. And I find that when I eat balanced like that, that's when I do best on the scale, when I eat balanced. If I eat a lot of processed food or sugar-free or fat-free food, I don't do as well. So I really try to avoid that. There's certain things I'll never give up. I'll never give up my orange queso cheese. It's one of the most processed foods out there, but I don't care. I love it. And I don't eat it all the time. What else? And I love my Near East rice pilaf. I'll never give that up. But for the most part, I do try to cook from scratch just because I have a problem too with water retention and sodium issues, and any of that kind of stuff just bloats me up. Okay. I forget what's tomorrow's meal planning, right? Tomorrow's day 5 meal planning. Yes. So make sure you check that video out, and don't freak about meal planning. You do not have to meal plan like I meal plan. And I say that in the video. Just, you'll do fine. So what else? Who else has a question? Who else has a comment? How are we doing? Do you have your water? Are you done your water for today? Actually, this is like a bonus one for me. I do much better when I have a plan. If I have a plan, I can usually stick to it. Yeah, Marilyn, I used to just do dinners, but now I only do all 3. I do all 3 meals just because I want to make sure I don't run out of points being on the purple plan, because you run out of points fast. Although I think next week I'm going back to blue. I was going to get till November 1st. That was my plan all along. November 1st, I was switching back to blue for the holiday season. But depending on what the scale shows this week, I think I'll probably be back to blue a little bit sooner. Just because I think purple is really, really good for maintenance for me. It's okay, hon. Doug's quietly trying to get out a wine glass. And then he'll be sneaking over here to the wine rack. Right?
How can you tell?
Yeah. I don't drink wine, so I don't have to worry about points for that. And now I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Something about tracking. Something about tracking. I don't remember now. But I do track. I track everything every day. I was getting really bad about not tracking my BLTs, but now I do. Because it's amazing how they add up. Yeah. Oh, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about switching back to blue. Purple, I think for me is great. I didn't realize I had a purple shirt on. Purple for me is great for maintenance, but I don't feel like I'm losing. And I have 6 pounds I need to get back off. So I would like to try to get those 6 pounds off. And it's not working for me on purple. So I think going back to blue, maybe will mix me up a little bit. When I first started purple, I dropped like 4 pounds in 1 week, and then I kind of leveled off. And I've been up and down, which is maintenance, and which is fine. And that's why I think purple is really good for me for maintenance, but maybe not for losing. So I think next week it's going to be back to blue. I'm a little nervous because I've really gotten accustomed to not counting rice and potatoes, but I did it before, I can do it again. And that's why you have more points, because you have to count those things. Oh, I love my red truck cup too. This was my mason jar one that came in the FabFitFun box for fall. I like this one too. It's just not as fun. The red truck one's fun. Kelly, you're going back to blue too? Yep. I just have a scale from Aldi, Sherry. I don't like, I don't know how accurate it is, but that's what I'm using now. It usually weighs heavier than the scale at my studio. So, you know, we'll see. My shoulder is a little bit better. If you can see, I have it. I'm all taped. I'm taped on both sides and all the way down my back. And I've got a full regime of exercises to do, stretches that take about 40 minutes a day. I did about half of them already. I'm going to do the other half when I'm done here. And they take a while, but it definitely feels better when I do it. I have an impingement in my left shoulder. So felt really good last night after. My sister's an occupational therapist who specializes in upper extremities. So I had an appointment last night down at her clinic, and she worked on me for a good hour and a half, 2 hours probably. So it feels really good today. I wonder, Diane, how I would have done if I started on purple. I'm not sure. I mean, I do weigh and measure everything. Like, I don't go crazy. Like, tonight we had brown rice for dinner, and I had 1 cup of brown rice. I did not have more than 1 cup. When we have pasta, the whole wheat pasta, I still only have 1 cup of pasta, because I know I could go crazy if I didn't weigh and measure it. And I agree, Robbie, sometimes we have to switch it up. And sometimes I think we might just get a little bit bored. And that's why I love that there's so many different plans to choose from, because if one's not working, you can go to another. Now, I can honestly say I think I will never, ever do green. I just can't count everything. It would kill me to count like corn and mixed vegetables and stuff like that. And, when I do my menu and I post it for the week, and I put out, and I look at the points, and like tonight, my dinner on green would have been 11 points. And I'm like, oh, but see, I have to remember that I would get 30, so I'd be fine. And every once in a while, probably 2 or 3 days a week, at the end of the day, I change my app from whatever color I'm following to the other 2 colors, just to see where I would be at. Like if I'm 16 out of 16 on purple, what was I on blue? What was I on green? Just to kind of see. And it always works out. So I think a lot of it's a mind game. I know for me it is. So switching it up might not be a bad idea. Even if you switch for 2 weeks, give it a full 2 weeks no matter what you do, and try it. Diane, I love purple, and if I get the 6 pounds off, I might come back to purple, because I definitely do love it. And I tend to eat better because there's less points. I don't look for dessert. I don't look for snacks and things like that. And I eat whole wheat pasta and I eat brown rice. And when I switch back to blue, I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to choose those healthier options, and just count them on blue. I mean, that's my plan. We'll see how that goes. it has been keeping me so much more accountable, Pat, too. It really has. Like I said, every day I've drank my water, and I have not drank this much water in a very long time because it is something I struggle with. So it is, if nothing else, and I stopped measuring the cream that I put in my tea in the morning. That looks like the right amount. So I'm back to measuring that, and guess what? I should have been taking a point every day for that, and I wasn't. And I know it's a point, and I have weeklies and all that, but it's nice knowing that, this is what I'm doing. So I just put a teaspoon. I use the Califia Farms Better Half, it's called. And I use a teaspoon of it in a cup of tea. And I just leave my little teaspoon out on my little tea rest, and I measure that teaspoon now. I don't just arbitrarily pour. And I even told Doug, I'm like, hey, because he usually makes my tea for me on Saturday mornings, because I'm spoiled and I usually get breakfast in bed on Saturday mornings. So I told him, I said, hey, when you make my tea Saturday, can you please measure the creamer? And he will, because he's 100% supportive like that. Exactly, Robbie. I totally agree with you on that one. I love purple too, Rosemary, but I just think I need to shake things up a little bit. It's eye-opening, isn't it, Diane? Just what I talked about in the video the other day, the portion distortion. It's amazing how, oh yeah, that looks like. Now, I only use a teaspoon of creamer in my tea. And I think with the Califia Farms, I can have 2 tablespoons for 1 point. I think that's what it is. So I know I'm good. I think 1 tablespoon is a point, but 2 tablespoons is also a point. So I'm just back to a teaspoon in 2 cups of tea, and I'm good to go. But it is amazing how much, and I always have to measure my cheese, because I could go crazy with cheese. And let me tell you, if you love cheese, a quarter cup of cheese is not a lot of cheese. Not at all. So, and actually I've been weighing my cheese, because I find that an ounce looks like so much more. I use a fine grater, and an ounce is a whole lot more cheese than you think, because I love cheese. I love cheese. I'm definitely a dairy heavy girl. I love ice cream. I love cheese. I love eggs. So yeah, we got to watch. I mean, and it's not that we can't have it. We just have to be mindful of how much we're having, because there's things I'm never going to give up. I'm not. I like certain things, and I just make them fit in. And whatever you eat and do to lose the weight, you know what I say, you're going to have to do forever to maintain it. So learn early on how to fit it in. Absolutely. Okay, if cheese was a 0-point food, I wouldn't have lost any weight. I can tell you that right now. Although I do find, and this is just me, I don't care for the fat-free cheeses. I don't mind the reduced fat, but I find that I did try the fat-free cheeses for a while, and I had to use more of that because I just wasn't getting the texture and the flavor that I was looking for. I can actually use a full-fat cheese or a reduced fat cheese and use less, because it's just tastes, for me, it just tastes better. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that love the fat-free cheese. I just, it's not, I don't mind it in like a hash waffle, but yeah. And cheese is too good, Robbie. And like Aldi has the best cheese section. And I love all like the crazy cheeses, and not crazy, but like fancy schmancy cheeses. And oh, I love goat cheese. And oh, the Cabot 75 is definitely good. And it's a shame that everybody can't get it. And I've said before, if your store carries the other Cabot cheeses, maybe speak to the dairy manager and see if they can order that in. Because if they carry the other Cabot cheese, they should be able to get all of it. Yeah, when I make a grilled cheese sandwich, I use real American cheese sliced from the deli. When I go to the deli, I ask them to slice it thin, and they always slice off one piece and show it to me. And I always ask them, I'm like, can I ask you a favor? I said, can you just throw that on the scale and tell me how much that one slice weighs? Because I aim for 1/4 ounce per slice of cheese. That way I can have 4 slices on my grilled cheese, and that's 1 ounce. 4 slices is 1 ounce, and it works out well. And then if I'm just using it for like an omelet and just want to use 1 slice, I know it's only 1 point, but it's real cheese from the deli. And being a cheese hound, that's kind of important to me. I do the same thing like with my provolone and all that. And then I weigh it when I get home and make sure, you know, so that's how I fit my real cheese in. You can order the Cabot 75, I believe, right off the website. Oh, thank you, Susan. My contacts were really bothering me tonight, so I took them out and popped my glasses on. I had a subscriber comment one time that they were too big for my face right after I got them, but I kind of like them. I don't wear them very often, but I like them. I'm a contact girl just because I'm so active and so busy, and the glasses kind of bother me. That's a good idea, Kim, mixing the 2 cheeses together. Take it easy, Robbie. Have a good one. What was I going to say? Oh, thank you. I like them. And Sheila, it's really not bad. It's really not bad. I've been wearing contacts, I guess, since, goodness, 7th grade maybe? Something like that. Yeah, like since I was pretty young. I would like to get the surgery, but that scares me. I'm just afraid like something would happen and I wouldn't be able to see. That would really scare me. But I mean, you know, it's come such a long way, and I know people that have had it and they absolutely love it, and I wish insurance covered it, but it doesn't. And if I'm going to pay for out-of-pocket surgery, it's going to be to have the extra skin removed. That's what I would like to have done, I think. Although I hear it's very, very painful, but I would love to have skin removal surgery or something like to get rid of the extra skin down there. But that's not happening. Not unless I hit the lottery, because insurance won't pay for that either. So American cheese is processed. I get the natural from the deli, so it's a little bit better. Not 100% better, but a little bit better. We get the natural stuff sliced right at the deli. I don't like the stuff that comes like in the little, in the packet. And we're lucky. I mean, being in New Jersey, we have delis on every corner. Seriously. Pizzerias, liquor stores, and delis on every single corner. And funeral homes. Maybe because of all the delis and liquor stores. The town I grew up in is the next town over, and it is tiny, tiny, tiny. And there's 3 funeral homes within 3 blocks. So we don't have Tim Hortons here. We have Dunkin' Donuts, and they're on every corner also. Oh, Becky. You know what? If somebody's going to love you, they're going to love you extra skin and all. Honestly. That's what Doug keeps telling me. He doesn't mind my extra skin. And I figure I can hide it in clothes, and he's the only one that sees me without clothes. So if he's okay with it, I'm okay with it. I need somebody. Becky, will you do me a favor? I stuck a wrench next to your name. If you see any trolls, can you, for me, please? Thank you. Because I'm assuming that was a troll. You don't have it in Pittsburgh? Really? I mean, Pittsburgh's not that far away from Philadelphia. I mean, I know it is, but no. But you can definitely order it online. I have no idea what the shipping cost or anything is. And let me tell you, if you reach out to Cabot, if you have a Cabot, if you can buy the Cabot cheese in your area and you reach out to them and ask them for coupons, they're really good about sending coupons. So definitely ask for coupons if you can get it. My Walmart does not carry Cabot cheese. I'm far from famous, Diane, but thank you. Oh, there's trolls everywhere, let me tell you. Let me tell you. I must delete at least 15 comments on every video because people put porn up. And it always goes up within the first 15 minutes of the video going up. So I know I have to try to get to my comments within 15 minutes to delete all the porn. Yeah. And delete and block. And it's all the same profile picture. So they have like 5 million accounts. Kim and Denise and myself, we were all discussing it the other day. So it's not just me. Oh yeah, it's I need a man, and then there'll be a link. And YouTube like usually kicks out any comments that people put links in. YouTube usually kicks them out. Somehow these porn people get in, and I don't know how. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just had 3 tonight in a row. Check out these MILFs. I'm like, no, delete. There's one for you, Becky. Oh, really, Renee? That's so cool. Well, Diane, I don't know, but it was a little scary. It's amazing. And like, I had somebody the other day messaged me right away, one of my subscribers. She's like, oh my gosh, there's this comment on your thing. I'm like, thank you so much. I'll run over and take care of it. Yes, you can block them, but most of them have numerous accounts, Rosemary, and they just keep coming back and coming back. They're called burner accounts, and they have numerous ones. Like I said, this isn't a paid promotion. It's just a live. It's not a paid promotion. So there's your answer. And in the grand scheme of things, after a month, I'll probably make 15 cents off of this. Yeah, 15 cents. Because that's about how much you make on a live video. And yes, full disclosure, we get paid for YouTube. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you can monetize your channel and we get paid for it. I don't get paid enough to cover my groceries, but that's not why I do it. I do it because I love doing it. I love all you guys, and it helps me. It helps me stay on plan. It helps me stay accountable. I just wonder, I really wonder sometimes. I stop and think, like, if I didn't have this channel, would I have been Lifetime for 2 years? Would I have kept the weight off? Because I've done Weight Watchers 2 other times and gained it back. Now, granted, there were pregnancies involved in there, and then I didn't go back and stuff like that, but, That's, you know. And thank you, Marilyn. I mean, like I said, we don't make a lot of money. We don't. And just like with the sponsorships and all, I'm so careful about what I agree to tout on my channel. And like, I've had companies send me stuff and I try them out first, and I've had to email them back and say, look, I really didn't care for your product, so I can either mail it back to you or whatever you want me to do, but I'm not going to talk about it on my channel because I don't feel it's not something I would want, so it's not something I would want to show to my peeps. So I'm really, really careful about that kind of stuff. Oh, thanks, Renee. There's Cabot Light and then there's Cabot 75. The Cabot Light is actually really, really good. The Cabot 75, I like to put in recipes. I don't like to so much just eat it like cheese and crackers. The Cabot Light, I do. Yeah, Deborah, so do I. I want cheese too. I think I'm going to maybe have some popcorn tonight. I don't know. Although I think I might get a nice hot bath and just kind of unwind a little bit. I recorded my food today, but I didn't record anything else, and I don't think I'm going to bother putting it up. Maybe I'll throw it in some other time. Although I will tell you, my breakfast this morning was amazing. I put it up on Instagram. It was amazing. It was the hummingbird baked oatmeal, and it tasted like a hummingbird cake. If you like hummingbird cake, it was really good. Nicole, the 75 is better in points than the 50. The 50 is more points, or the light, I'm sorry. I'm off tomorrow, Marilyn. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Good night, Kathy. Go move. Go do your alphabet. Go do something. I'm off tomorrow, and I'm very excited about that. Oh, we need to wrap this up because I don't want to step on Janice's toes because she will be going live in 10 minutes. And like I said, I'm going to go, I think, get a nice hot bath. Although I'm really hot. It's really hot in here. It was like so warm today in Jersey. That's why I don't like fall in Jersey, because one day it's 80 and the next day it's 50. You never know how to dress. But I'm so glad that everybody is loving the challenge. I'm loving it. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited. We only have 3 more days left, 3 more videos. And who knows, maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we'll do another challenge in a couple weeks. I need time to recover. 2 questions before I go. If you would like another challenge, think about what you would like in it. Like, this was the habits challenge. Think about what kind of challenge you would like. We can definitely do something with that. That's number 1. So think about it and let me know on the Facebook group or wherever. Shoot me an email. That's number 1. Number 2, a couple of you asked if I could modify our worksheet, our checkoff sheet, so you can continue to use it after the challenge, and it's all done. I just have to get it uploaded to my website. It takes me a little bit of time because I create it in Word. You have to turn it into a PDF, but you have to upload both of them to the website because it will only take PDFs for the printable, but it'll only take a JPEG as an image. You don't care. So it just takes me a while to get that up. So that'll probably be up by the weekend because I already did it. That was number 2. What was number 3? I had 2. Oh, number 3. If you would like me to keep the Facebook group going even after the challenge, and we'll just change the name of it to something else, we can do that too. So just a couple things to think about. Let me know. It won't bother me either way. If you say yes, no, whatever, if you don't want more challenges, whatever. I'm open to anything. Just reach out and let me know. So, okay. What am I missing out? I'm not sure. Oop. Oh, yeah. You know, I'm ready for a cold front. I'm ready for a little bit of cold. So, anyway, okay. Thank you guys so much for coming. Oh, somebody said, am I going to do a live tomorrow night? We are going to my in-laws' house, my mother-in-law's house tomorrow night to play cards with her. She's really been having a rough time of it lately. You know, my father-in-law passed away back in May, and she was really good in the beginning, but now she's really starting to feel it, getting a little lonely. So we try to go over there like every other week and play cards and hang out. So that's what we're doing tomorrow night. So I will not be able to go live. But maybe over the weekend I will. Well, luckily she's not alone. She lives with my brother-in-law. So he's busy. So, you know, we just do what we can to you know, keep everybody happy. So oh, yeah. If you could all hit the thumbs up button. I don't know why, but I know I always hear people say that on live. So, yes, hit the thumbs up button. So, yeah, so Sandra said a workout challenge. So, think about a challenge, put it in the group, shoot me an email, whatever you want to do, and just give me a couple weeks to recharge after this one before we start on the next one. And maybe we'll just brainstorm and come up with it together. So, okay, I'm out of here so Denise can get on, and thank you so much. And I will see you in the group. I will see you at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning with a video. And it's also, I will have my menu up. No grocery haul this week. I am shopping from the freezer and the pantry. So, yeah. I will talk to you all very soon, guys. Love you so much, and thank you. Have a fantastic night.